yeah. Let's go ahead and dive back in. Let's get back on this train where we last left off. Moving back into Maggot Brain, Funkadelic. We're going to listen to you and your folks, and me and my folks. So let's go ahead and dive on in. Put on the headphones, whether literally or figuratively. And let's let the music play. Let's talk about it after. Let's press the play button. Here we go. Let me turn it down a little bit. That's deep bass. It's a really deep bass. Interesting production because it has like a deep echo. Hazel's guitar just crying in the background. Deep in the background. Kind of broke down a little bit there, huh? So something I want to mention about this track, besides it being a heavy stomper of a track with some great anthemics and soulful singing, nice, very subtle guitar in the back there from Hazel, and then some interestingly produced bass. Actually, that's what I want to talk about, the production on this track. It's really, really interesting listening to this one because, for example, the bass playing, it sounds like, this track sounds like it was recorded in a big tunnel, okay? And the bass is really carrying the big echo and the reverb from it, because like it's deep, it's hollow, it has a depth, but it sounds like almost live recorded. Like, it's interesting the way the bass is produced here. And then Eddie Hazel's guitar, which comes in starting, I believe, in the second verse, it's super distant. Like, it's like everyone else is at the front, especially the bass in the front, and then Hazel's like in the back of the tunnel, way behind everyone, wailing, doing his thing. And I think that's kind of an interesting mix when it comes to that, because it is more subtle than even usual. And I kind of like that. I kind of like how the bass, the stomp, the group singing there is at the forefront of this one. And then you still have Hazel doing his thing, just very, very subtle. So it adds a different dimension without overwhelming what's already a sensational track here. The singing and the bass playing on this one is going to be handled by Billy Nelson, not Bill Nelson, Billy Nelson. And I really enjoy his singing. I like his forceful, powerful statements when he pushes out the yeah. Of course, matching his bass playing, which, like I said, is deep and purely resounding, is what I meant to say. And then those yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, it brings you around. It pushes you right to where you want to be. If you and your folks love me and my folks, like me and my folks love you and your folks, if there ever was folks that were ever poor, if you and your thing dig me and my thing, like me and my thing dig you and your thing, then we all got a thing, and it's a very good thing. Basically saying, listen, we can all get along. That really is the crux, the crux of the biscuit. This is the center meaning of the song. We can all get along. We dig you, you dig us, we got a thing. We got something going on. Like me and Mrs. Jones. But if in our fears we don't learn to trust each other, and if in our tears we don't learn to share with your brother, you know that hate is going to keep on multiplying. You know that man is going to keep right on dying. Great lines. This is a great track, like one of those, love and peace kind of songs. When was this released? 19? I'm sure 70 something. Let me see real quick. 71. So you got Vietnam kind of fresh on the mind and everything, I would say. And you really have these messages that I think ring very well, especially those lines, if we don't learn our fears and educate ourselves, if we don't learn about one another, this is going to keep on happening. If we don't share with each other. As he says, the hate's going to keep on multiplying. The rich got a big piece of this and that. The poor got a big piece of roaches and rats. Can you get to that? Tell me where it's at. You want peace, I want peace. They want peace, and the kids need peace. There won't be no peace. The rich got a big piece of this and that. The poor got this, blah, 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 blah. It goes on from there. So that's really what this whole thing boils down to. It's just a cry for everyone to come together and get along. Let me know what you guys thought of the track. You can let me know, of course, in the comments down below. You can follow me over on Twitter. Support the channel on Patreon. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.